Hello dear students, hope you all are fine. And today's our topic is about integers, and integers we'll be learning about addition and subtraction. But before going for addition and subtraction, we need to know about the symbols of each number. So let's see, every number has its sign on its left. So let's see what these numbers are. If this is a number 10, so what is the sign of that number? The sign is minus. Similarly, if there is a minus 2, so 2 is a number whose sign is a minus. Similarly, there is a number 2 again, but it has no sign. If there is no sign, what the sign it has? So actually, if there is a number with and no sign, so it means it has plus sign, and that's why its sign is plus. Now come to the next one. Now we'll be discussing about two numbers, and before going to two numbers, I would be asking that if there is a number, let's suppose 9, and if I'm writing a sign here, so would you say that it's a minus 9? No, obviously this is not minus 9 because you know that minus 9 is that number. So the number has a sign is on the left. If someone is saying that is a sign on the right, so it is a wrong concept. So we must admit that and we must correct that. So let's see now. There is minus 3 plus 5. So we'll see that which number has what sign. So let's see about 3. 3 has a minus sign because this sign is on its left. 5 has sign on its left, which is plus. Similarly, minus 7 minus 2, 20. So 7 has a minus sign on its left, 20 has a minus sign on its left. Similarly, there's a number 5 minus 12. So it does not mean that 5 has a minus sign. No, because 5 has a sign on its left. And if there is no sign, there must be a plus sign. So that's why 5 has a plus sign, which is on its left. It is missing, so we have to write it down. Or we have to assume that that's a minus sign. Similarly, 12 has a minus sign, and again the same problem. So we'll see that 7 has a plus sign, which is on its left, imaginary plus sign. So similarly, 32 has a minus sign. And again, a number 4 without any sign, so its imaginary sign is plus, so that's why 4 has a plus sign as well as 11 has plus sign. Now come to the next. There is three numbers. Now we'll be looking for 9. 9 has no sign on its left. So we'll not be assuming that 9 has a minus sign. No, it must have a sign on its left, which is not sign there. That means it must be a plus sign. So that's why 9 has a plus sign, 15 has a minus sign, and 11 has a plus sign. Now check out the next one, that we are going to one another concept which is important in addition and subtraction, that which is a bigger number, and we'll be keeping that number sign. So let's see now. 3 and 5. So which number is bigger? Ignoring the plus and minus sign, we'll be looking only about the numbers 3 and 5. So which number is bigger? So see there 5 is a bigger number and its sign is plus. So that's why we'll see that we'll be keeping plus sign. So we'll be keeping bigger number sign. So now in the next example, the both have a minus sign, but these are 27 and 20. So which number is the bigger one? So 27 seems to be the bigger one. So that's why its sign will be retained. Now, in this example, 5 has no sign on its left, so we'll be assuming that 5 has a plus sign. And then we'll be looking at which number has is a greater number. So obviously it looks like that 12 is the bigger number, so its sign will be retained as a minus. Now in the next example, 32 and 17. So 32 looks like a bigger number, so we'll be retaining its sign, which is a minus sign. So now There are two numbers. 4 has no sign, so we're keeping 4 as a plus sign. And then we look that 11 and 4 both have a plus sign, but we'll be keeping the bigger number sign. So that's why our answer will be with the plus sign. Now, opting this concept and the concept of addition and subtraction, there are two rules for addition and subtraction. We now know about the greater number sign, bigger number sign. Now there's a rule of addition and subtraction. Is what is these rules? So look for that too. It says same sign numbers are to be added. And there's another concept. What concept is that? Different sign numbers are subtracted. So now come to the first example. In the first example, you see that 3 has a minus sign, 5 has a plus sign. So both are the different signs. So say that these are all different signs. So if these are different signs, what to do? We have to subtract. So by subtracting 5 minus 3, we get 2 as an answer. Similarly, these two numbers are the same sign in the second example, and same sign happens. So what we have to do? We have to add. So 27 plus 20 is 47. Similarly, in the next example, there is a 5. 5 has no number, so 5 has no sign. So we'll say that this is a plus sign, and then we found that these are of different signs. So different sign means subtraction. So we'll be subtracting. So 12 minus 5 is 7. Similarly, in the next example, we see there the different signs. So different sign means we have to subtract, and subtracting 32 minus 17 means we have to subtract from the bigger to the smaller number. So 32 minus 17 is 15. Now come to the next number, which is 4 plus 11. So 4 has no sign, so we know that the number has no sign except plus. So we see that the same sign occurs. The same sign means we adding the numbers. So 11 plus 4 is 15. So that's why these are the answer. Now I would be advising you to do practice these questions. So these questions you can see on a screen. So you have to practice this question and share me the answer of this question. Thank you. Hope you understand. If you have any concern, any question, you may ask me. Thank you so much. Bye.